morning guys, and welcome back to another video. It is Friday today. Got a little bit of a hectic day because I'm going into London tonight and then we are going to the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham first thing tomorrow morning. I've got a few errands to run. I've pretty much spent the first, do you know what? It's not even the morning. What is the time? Oh, it's 1:46. I've pretty much spent the first half of the day doing lots of app-based things, but I've got a few errands to run this afternoon, one of which is to go and get this car cleaned. So I'm going to go and do that now, but the car wash place is at the shopping centre near us, which has a Homesense in. So I was thinking, when I go and get the car wash, I might just pop into Homesense as well. I also need to get a few like toiletries and things. But yeah, just wanted to say hi, welcome back to my channel. I'd love it if you subscribed if you have been enjoying my videos or if you are new here. But yeah, I just thought I would start another vlog and take you along with my next few days. I'm makeup free today, but I tried to use a face tanner 2 days ago and I don't know what happens to my face when I use a face tanner. It's like it literally repels it and it just goes patchy. If you've got any tips, let me know, because I always see people with like beautiful face tans and mine is just like comes off. It's like flaky, like just patchy and horrible. So yeah, let me know if you got any tips. Elliot's honestly okayed with me putting a pull-up bar on the side of the house somehow, and now all this equipment's arrived and I'm just wondering what this is. Is this what we agreed to? Yes. Also, we've got another dog today. I feel like people in my vlogs are going to be like, why don't you just get a dog yourself? But we've had this dog before. She's so cute. She's called Penny and we love her so much, don't we? She's so cuddly. But yeah, I read out to Elliot that someone suggested that we get a, oh hello, good morning, that we get a dog and a cat at the same time. Oh, she's just so sweet. But the only thing is, if we did that, would we be really sad about leaving the cat? Because obviously the dog goes more places with you. And maybe the cat would have like dog features. What do you reckon?
Dog features?
No, you know, like dog, like as needy as a dog, and like they want to come out with you like a dog would, because it would be best friends with the other one. Good morning everyone. I feel like I look very not like my usual self today. I just used my Dyson Airwrap on my hair. I wanted to film something for Instagram and my hair just looked like actual rat's tails. Ads keep popping up on my Instagram for Colour Wow, which is this brand, and this product kept coming up as like 1 minute transformation styling cream, and I looked at it and thought I really recognise that product, and it turns out I've had it in a box for literally ages. I've never used it because I didn't really know what to use it for, and you can put it on dry hair and then style it, so I thought I'll give it a go, and I mean it's worked. It definitely looks a bit like shinier at the ends. My hair isn't particularly healthy at the moment. I just really need a haircut. I probably need to go after summer and get like this much off it, to be honest, just to get it really nice and healthy. I'm just not ready though to let go of having long hair. But yeah, so far so good. I don't know if it will hold. The only thing I do think about the Dyson Airwrap is that I don't think it like holds a curl very well, but it definitely has made it look a little bit more like put together. I've had to wax some makeup on this morning because I've actually sadly had a bit of a breakout. I've just covered everything up with some concealer so you can't really see, but I think I had a couple of days like not in my normal skincare routine, and I think it's just like, I don't know, something's not reacted well, which is totally okay. This concealer, the Nude Fix Cream Concealer in shade 4.5, it's just the perfect concealer for my skin tone. Like, I've yet to find one that suits my skin just as well as this one does. I've actually had this for about 2 years, which I think is way longer than you're meant to use a skincare product for, but because I only use it to conceal spots, it's taken me so long to get through it. It's genuinely still about 3/4 of the way full, so I'm gonna use that on my spots until it's empty. Shade wise, it's just literally the perfect match. But yeah, I don't know if you can see at the bottom. In fact, I've really not covered that up very well, but I've got a spot here. I've got one here. I've got a few small ones that appeared here. And then I've got quite a few on this side of my face. So yeah, not ideal. But even though I feel like my skincare routine is on point at the moment, it just goes to show that it is my routine that is doing quite a lot for my skin, because it's just annoying. It's really annoying. But we move in the grand scheme of things, just not a big deal. Trying to tell myself that today because I just went on to edit this vlog and I have literally somehow managed to corrupt half the files on the memory card. Not the ones of when I was at the Commonwealth Games, not the 2 clips from before Homesense, but everything else is just completely gone from the memory card. Like I can't open any of the files. So I feel like this kind of thing that would usually like really, really bug me. But I'm just trying to be like, not a big deal. It's just not a big deal. I'm just going to film some other bits of my day today, which I wasn't originally going to film for you. So that explains the situation. I actually, in those clips, came back from Homesense and showed you what I'd bought. I'm basically going to do that now. First of all, cue the mini Commonwealth Games montage. On our Commonwealth Games experience. If you get the chance to go and watch any sport live, well, if you're interested in watching sport as well, go and watch it. It was just the most incredible experience. Totally exceeded my expectations. I kind of bought the tickets, to be honest, on a bit of a whim. I don't know if I explained this at the time, but my sister and I had bought my dad Commonwealth Games squash tickets. I was very late to the party with it. I just literally saw England squash post about the Commonwealth Games and I was like, I'm just gonna go on and see if I can get tickets. So went on and I bought 3 of the tickets for squash. Most of them were already sold out though at this point. I then registered my email, which meant when the second lot of tickets came out, so basically anyone that had, I think, got tickets on the ballot maybe, and they'd been put back in, I got the email notification. I just clicked on the email and saw what tickets were available, and I was like, before I'd even asked my dad and my sister, just go buy a couple others. There were loads that actually weren't even available. So went for diving, specifically diving that had a female finals event in it. One of my cousins, Bailey, actually dives for South Africa and made it to the Olympic team. Sadly, South Africa didn't have the funding to send them, which was such a shame because we would have seen her compete. Even though we didn't end up seeing her though, the diving was just incredible. I then managed to get tickets for the athletics and just wow, I think we did it in the right order because the Sunday it was just blue skies as you will have seen on those videos. The most incredible weather, which kind of matched the most incredible atmosphere in that stadium. And our tickets were absolutely amazing. We didn't actually get to choose the exact tickets we wanted. You just kind of chose a price bracket and we were pretty much trackside. So yeah, just the most amazing experience. So as I briefly showed you in that footage from when I was at Homesense, Homesense had the most amazing mirrors in. I was desperate to come home with one. I love the kind of taller mirror you will have seen at the start that was gold and very ornate kind of vibe. The only thing I was a bit worried about with that mirror is that the gold was very kind of like orangey bright gold, and I think I'd want the gold to be slightly more like dulled down, if that makes sense. But it's given me some major inspiration. Very nearly came home with that mirror. Then I saw 2 other mirrors as well, one of which was a really cute little like hexagonal one, again is featured in that video. I bet you anything it is sold out now because they'd actually put it into clearance and I was like, how is this in clearance, because it's such a gorgeous mirror. I was thinking that mirror would look really good here. I just think it'd be the perfect space for it. I like the idea of having a mirror right by the door so you can kind of just double check what you look like before you go out. And I just loved the shape of it and everything. I think it would work so well here. I was then thinking I could have a hook or maybe 2 hooks and have a lovely kind of hanging basket where you can slip in, what would you slip in there? Like a umbrella or something like that. But almost more just for like display, to be honest, but to kind of fill this wall a little bit more. But yeah, it's just reminded me, I do really want to go back to Homesense maybe next week and just see what they have in. Obviously the chance of them having that mirror is so slim, but they had so many nice things. There were actually a ton of things in Homesense I could have come away with. I also spied some really cute Halloween October things to kind of dress up the house with a bit. Not that I should be thinking about that yet because I'm in like full on summer mode. So this is the plant pot and the little stand that I bought at Homesense. I wasn't convinced about the stand. I do definitely think it's a little bit too small for the pot, but what are the chances of me finding a stand that's bigger than that? And I don't think it looks bad. Elliot actually really likes it. So yeah, I think it works having the plant pot a little more elevated. Definitely makes a difference having a pot that's just a little bit more in keeping with everything. I love the texture of this as well. I think it's very unique, kind of scaly vibes. And yeah, little oak plant pot stand. But this area is coming together so well. To be honest, there's not really a lot more to do now, apart from maybe filling up the racks with a few more bottles. So I'm having to use the sun to defrost these beetroot because I really want to make a beetroot juice. And they were slightly frozen in the fridge, which is such a pain because I know it kind of changes the texture of them. But yeah, hopefully these will defrost a bit. And then I want to make this into a juice with Elliot and I with apple, lemon and ginger. So obviously Elliot has got his half Ironman in just over 3 weeks, and because of all the issues that I am having with my knee, which I've actually got some more updates on, but I might save them for the next vlog just because I'm conscious about speaking about it a lot. I really want to kind of dial in both of our nutrition and add in some things that I know have anti-inflammatory properties, and also things like beetroot, which are really good for oxygenating your muscles, Elliot has said. So we did a little bit of research on it, and apparently beetroot is like a powerhouse for athletes and recovery and everything. So I thought I would try and get back to juicing again. For some reason, it's just kind of dropped off my priorities list for the last few months. And I really do feel like I go through stages with it where I'm like really experimental and make them all the time, and then I just haven't got my juicer out for ages and I have no idea why. So this is hopefully going to be the start of me juicing again, but I thought I would show you what goes into this one because it tastes like particularly amazing. I was meant to set up my camera there and film me making this, and I just completely forgot because I've just filmed it for a reel on Instagram. I will link that, so you can go and check it out on my page. But this is the juice that I've made. I've already poured 2 glasses of it, and it is a delicious beetroot, carrot, ginger, no, not carrot, beetroot, apple, ginger and lemon juice. Is that the squeaky tennis ball? The lemon, by the way, having a little bit of lemon in it keeps it in the fridge for a few days. I used to think, and I thought this for genuinely about 3 years, that you had to juice and drink it on that day and then it wouldn't keep in the fridge. And then, you know, you can obviously buy freshly made juices in shops and they usually keep for like a day or 2, or at least till the end of the day. But as long as you've got some kind of like citric acid in, it stops any of it from going brown and it keeps for a while. So just add in a bit of lemon or orange or whatever into your juice and it'll make all the difference, and then you can make a big jug of it like this, which will have enough for tomorrow for both of us as well. So it's lunchtime and I thought I'd show you what I've been making for Ellie and I literally every single day for lunch, which is effectively a salad, but I've been eating a different variation of it every day. On Monday this week I made a more like Thai inspired salad with like a peanutty soy vibe sauce. Really delicious. Today I have put some salmon fillets in the oven, so I'm gonna do like a salmon salad with like a creamy garlicky dressing. Apologies for not speaking you through that, but Elliot is currently drilling a pull-up bar onto the side of our house, so it was really noisy. But that is the basis of the salad. I will make sure I write up the ingredients for the dressing. I feel like that's the only bit that's not self-explanatory. Honestly, I've gone quite simple today, but with quite a rich dressing. I just wanted it to be really fresh, really healthy, and I'm gonna put some kimchi on the side. Quite often I will have something a bit more like rich in flavour, like sun-dried tomatoes or olives or like mini pickles in. But I am fine with this today. I might add a couple of walnuts, but this is just what I'm really feeling like today. So we've been putting them in these Tupperwares and then literally shaking them, which is actually quite fun in itself. And it disperses the dressing just so much better than any other way of doing it. And then I'm gonna add some of this kimchi as well. I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment to try and heal my gut because I feel like it's been seriously angry. One of my best friends, Hannah, is a pharmacist. I was sharing a room with her and she was asking me about how often I've been taking ibuprofen because I was taking it when I was there. And I pretty much realised that I take at least 1 dose of ibuprofen every single day to try and keep the inflammation down in my knee and the throbbing feeling. And Hannah was just basically like, you can't be doing that. Like, it's actually really bad for your stomach. It can cause bleeds and all sorts of other things. I really listened to her because I think I might have said at one point I was getting so bloated all the time. Since I stopped taking ibuprofen, unless I'm like really desperate, there's nothing else I can use to help it. It's actually calmed it down a lot. So I'm on a bit of a mission to kind of heal my gut. Lots of fermented foods like probiotics, things like that. I am really focusing on at the moment. Let me know if you want to hear a bit more about it. Talking about like IBS, bloating, everything like that is something I'm really passionate about. So I'd be super happy to kind of share that as another bit of content on here. But yeah, kimchi, which I love. I feel like it's a real love-hate thing. I think it tastes amazing and adds such a nice like vinegary, salty. Anyway, I'm just gonna add this to my salad. Hey guys, so it is Sunday now and I spent the whole day not feeling good at all. I did go out yesterday, but I literally had 2 drinks and I just felt so strange since I've woken up. Like really anxious, a little bit sick, just not good. Like I felt like I needed to have a lie down, which I never have during the day, but I've definitely started to perk up a bit now. I just wanted to show you the pull-up bar that Elliot's put up and what this little section is gonna look like because he's bought this gym equipment and hopefully at some point it might be a little bit useful for me as well. I thought we could show you the area that we're having as little like outdoor gym equipment area kind of vibe.
My home gym, let's go.
Elliot's home gym. We had to compromise slightly, didn't we, on the positioning of the pull-up bar. So basically, this is the pull-up bar and Elliot wanted it to go on this wall initially and I was like, no, absolutely not. But it looks great here. It's honestly not that obvious, but he is demonstrating it. Go on, do a few then. Look at that. It's a little bit high, but why did you put it high again?
Just because I wanted to be able to like hang stuff off it.
Like rings.
Yeah.
Things like that. So we're just using one of the stools to get to it. And then he's also bought some dip bars, which look really cool. They are pretty chunky, aren't they?
They are.
Are you going to demonstrate them as well? Great. Oh, amazing. So we've got this little outdoor gym section. Luckily it blends in with our windows and doors and drain pipes. So I'm not too mad about it. We've actually, well, I spent the first bit of the day planning our hopeful US road trip for next year, haven't I?
Yes.
Fingers crossed. And just went through it with Elliot. And did you like the ideas?
It sounds pretty sick, to be fair.
Like so cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So cool. Which bit are you looking forward to the most?
Just going, to be honest. I think
Just going.
Yeah. We've been wanting to do it for a while, so.
For so long. That's what we wanted to do. I think I mentioned before we bought this house. We thought we'd do it the other way around. But it's going to be amazing. I've been planning all the states we want to go to. It's more like West Coast, but kind of into the centre of the US. And yeah, it's just going to be absolutely fab. And then maybe like 2 months in LA.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Probably do a whole like 3-month Esther in the US. But yeah, we're super excited. Next year's going to be like adventure you. Anyway guys, I am going to wrap the video up here now because it's Sunday and I want to edit it and get it out for you as well. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it as always. Make sure to leave a comment and just say hi and subscribe if you do want to stick around, and I'll see you in Wednesday's video. Bye!